Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-tackling a topic that trips up so many people when they just starting their financial journey. Credit cards. You might think the biggest danger is going on a massive shopping spree, but I'm here to tell you that for most beginners, the real money drain isn't what you buy, it's what you don't read. The sneaky little details in the fine print. So, let us pull back the curtain on the 5 biggest credit card traps and how you can avoid them, building a rock-solid financial foundation from day one. First up, the most tempting lure of all. The no annual fee for life promise. It sounds amazing, right? A free tool to build your credit history. But here's the catch, for life often comes with a whole bunch of strings attached. Banks are masters of marketing, and this phrase is one of their greatest hits. When they say free for life, what they often mean is something entirely different. For instance, it might only be free for the first year. They get you in the door, you get used to the card, and then boom! In month 13, a surprise charge for 2, 3, even 5,000 pesos hits your statement. It's an annual fee you never saw coming. Another common condition is a minimum spending requirement. The card is only free if you spend, say, 10,000 pesos every single month. Miss that target just once, and the fee gets triggered. Or my personal favorite, it's only free if you remember to call the bank's hotline every single year to specifically request a waiver. They're banking on you forgetting. And guess what? Most people do. They see that charge, assume it's normal, and just pay it. That's pure profit for the bank, coming directly from your pocket, all because of a technicality. Before you sign up for any card advertising, no annual fee, you need to become a detective. Scour the terms and conditions for phrases like waived for the first year, contingent on annual spend, or waiver upon request. Know exactly what you're agreeing to. Now, let's talk about the silent killer of financial health, the interest snowball. You look at your statement and see monthly interest rate 3%. It sounds so small, so manageable. 3 pesos for every 100. What's the big deal? The big deal is how it compounds. Most people don't realize that this interest is often calculated daily, not just at the end of the month. This creates a snowball effect that can grow at a terrifying speed. Let's run a quick example. Imagine you have a balance of 10,000 pesos. You decide you can't pay it all off this month, so you just pay the minimum. That remaining balance immediately starts collecting interest. With a typical 3% monthly rate, compounding daily, that 10,000 peso debt can balloon to over 11,000 pesos in just 3 months. And that's asterisk without asterisk, you swiping the card for anything else. You've paid over 1,000 pesos for absolutely nothing, just the privilege of borrowing that money for a little longer. This is why making only the minimum payment is one of the worst financial habits you can develop. It's like trying to bail out a sinking boat with a teaspoon. You feel like you're doing something, but the water is rising faster than you can scoop. The only way to win this game is to not play it. The golden rule of credit cards is simple. Pay your balance in full every single month before the due date. No exceptions. Treat your credit card like a debit card. You don't have the cash to cover the purchase right now. Don't make it okay. Trap number 3. Underestimating the approval requirements. It's easy to get excited by a slick ad promising amazing rewards. Fill out the online form, and then get hit with a rejection email a week later. It can be disheartening, but it's often predictable. Banks aren't just handing out credit to anyone. They're managing risk. They want to be sure you can pay them back. To do this, they have a checklist, a very specific checklist. Many of the top-tier card issuers will want to see your income tax return, or ITR. This is their way of verifying your income. They're also looking for job stability. If you've been at your current job for less than a year, or if you're a freelancer without a long history of consistent income, you might look like a higher risk to them. They want to see tenure and stability. Each rejection, by the way, can result in a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can temporarily lower your score. So, applying for cards randomly is a bad strategy. Instead, be realistic. Do your research. Look for entry-level cards, often called starter cards, that are specifically designed for people with a limited credit history. Some banks even offer secured credit cards, where you deposit a certain amount of money that then becomes your credit limit. This is a fantastic low-risk way to prove your creditworthiness and get your foot in the door. Don't aim for the platinum card on day one. Aim for the card that will say yes and let you start building your history. Moving on to trap number 4, and this is one people rarely think about until it's too late. Terrible customer service and a clunky app. In the beginning, all you see are the shiny rewards, the points, the cashback, the miles. But trust me, the moment you have a real problem, all of that becomes secondary. Imagine you're at a restaurant and your card is declined for no reason, or you check your statement and see a fraudulent charge for a purchase you never made, or worse, you get double charged for a big-ticket item. In these moments of panic, the quality of your bank's customer service is everything. ULL suddenly care a lot more about their hotline's response time than the 1% cashback you get on groceries. Can you easily talk to a real human being? Or are you stuck in an endless phone tree, pressing 1 for English and then getting disconnected? Is their mobile app intuitive and helpful? Can you easily dispute a charge, lock your card, or check your balance in real time? These are the features that provide real value and peace of mind. Before you apply for a card, do some recon. Read online reviews. Ask friends and family about their experiences with their banks. A bank with a responsive, helpful customer service team and a well-designed app is worth far more than one that offers slightly better rewards, but leaves you stranded when you need them most. Don't sacrifice service for perks. And that brings us perfectly to our final point, which might be the most counterintuitive one of all. Putting rewards last. Yes, you heard me right. The points, the miles, the cashback call, that fun stuff should be the absolute last thing you consider when choosing your first credit card. The credit card industry has trained us to fixate on these perks. They are the centerpiece of all their advertising. But for a beginner, they are a dangerous distraction. Why? Because focusing on rewards encourages spending to earn them. You start justifying purchases by thinking, oh, but I'll get 5% cashback on this. This is a trap. The value of any reward you could possibly earn is completely wiped out the second you fail to pay your bill in full and start accumulating interest. Remember that 1,000 pesos in interest from our earlier example. No cashback program is going to cover that. The goal of your first credit card isn't to get free flights or discounts. The goal is to build good habits. The goal is to prove to the financial system that you are a reliable, trustworthy borrower. Once you've mastered the fundamentals, paying in full and on time every time for at least a year, then you can start exploring the world of rewards. But you have to earn that right first. Build the habits, then chase the perks, not the other way round. So let's tie this all together with the most important pro tip I can give you. Your first credit card is not a status symbol. It's not for flexing on Instagram or impressing your friends. It's a tool for building trust. That's its primary function. Every time you use your card and pay the bill in full and on time, you are sending a signal to the entire financial system. That signal says, I am responsible. I honor my agreements. You can trust me with credit. This trust is what we call your credit score or credit history. And it is one of the most valuable financial assets you will ever build. It will determine your ability to get a loan for a car, a mortgage for a house, or even better terms on future financial products. A high credit score is a key that unlocks better financial opportunities. The way you build it is through consistency. It's not about how much you spend. It's about how reliably you pay. Pay in full. Pay on time. Every single time. That's the secret. That's what actually builds your credibility and sets you up for a lifetime of financial success. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you navigate the tricky world of your first credit card with confidence. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you win with money. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or your own credit card stories. See you in the next one.